Stalking and harassment of surgeons. Yeah, you heard me. Not just Hollywood stars who get stalked or harassed by fans. A lot of doctors get harassed and stalked by their patients, and it can cause a great deal of stress in their life. In this particular journal, which is a very useful one, and I'll put the reference on your screen there, in the editorial it actually says that the three groups of doctors who get harassed are psychiatrists, gynecologists, cosmetic surgeons. Usually to do with love or hate, where things have gone wrong. It's usually patients where you've operated on them and they haven't been happy with the result. Now, they actually surveyed nearly 200 plastic surgeons in Australia and New Zealand. One half replied, and of the half that replied, half of them said yes, they had been harassed, usually in the form of emails, letters. 1/3 are threatened legal suits, and yeah, can you believe it, 1/2 physical violence. This really upset nearly 1/2 of these doctors, and they contemplated moving their home or giving up their practice because of it. So it can be quite a real problem. You know, I experienced a little bit of this myself when I first went into practice, being very friendly towards a patient. Some of the lady patients misinterpreted, you know, and the medical board's got very clear guidelines on this. They thought I was interested in them, sending letters to you, phoning you at home. Yeah, it caused a lot of problems, you know, because the medicals say no relationships, so you get in big trouble. Not to mention trouble with your wife and everything. They think you're having an affair. Now, and then I thought maybe it's just me, you know, so handsome and everything. No, it was an older surgeon in our practice. He had the same, a patient coming in professing undying love for him. Quite a problem. So what to do with it? Well, you know, you've got to really deal with this and get it under control, because it can all get out of hand. And just read this. The Brisbane Medical Massacre. Yeah. In 1955, a patient killed 2 orthopaedic surgeons in the consulting rooms in Brisbane, Australia, and very severely injured a third. He went in there with a bomb and guns blazing and went from room to room killing these surgeons. Here's a patient who had a flat foot. No one took him seriously, didn't believe it was actually painful, causing them trouble. He got that unhappy. Now, what to do about all of this? Well, you've basically got to report to the Medical Defence Organisation, and they have some very clear guidelines about this, and they can actually give you a lot of help. So, you know, we've got to start looking after ourselves. There's all these advocate groups out there talking about protecting patients, you know, from us. How about protecting us from the patients on these sort of situations? Hope you find this interesting and useful for your practice.